Rise and shine on Australia's Vision Christian Radio.
It's your Wednesday.
Wednesday, the 16th of October. I can't believe we're already halfway through the month.
There you go.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
And DJ sounding, can I just say that as the days got on you, sometimes you warm up, you're warming down. So you're getting the warmed down version right now.
Yesterday I warmed up. Yesterday Phil was all excited. Okay, your energy's gotten better. Let's record this and let's do this. Today it's the opposite. It's like,
I'm like,
my
maybe
goodness.
I'll just send you out of the studio
I'll just
early,
have to roll him out of the studio here because he's, he's fading fast. Now, look, Andrew, Paul, if you're listening and you know Vision well, Andrew McLennan, who does 2020, he's out sick. We've had a bunch of people out sick. And I'm fighting it, and I'm taking all the stuff there, but just feeling a bit, whatever at the moment. But that's okay. I'm here, and I'm loving it, and loving your phone calls. And today was so much fun.
So much fun.
It's one of those things that comes in, and these are the best things. Again, like I like to say, pulling back the curtain, bringing you back behind the scenes. When it comes to radio, the best ideas always come from you, the listener, right?
Definitely.
We come up with some ideas, and they can flop, they can do whatever. But the best ideas always come from the listener. And Maria, our dear friend Maria, posted something random on our Facebook group about wanting to get a godly license plate.
Yeah.
Now, what I didn't realise that she actually meant a license plate that says godly. I didn't realise it was that simple. But
I still didn't, and we've just done a whole show on it. We thought that it meant some way of sharing the gospel via number plate.
And that's why she wants it. She wanted the word godly on there so people would stop and go, what did that mean? And she can talk about Jesus. So that was her plan. So the conversation started off that we put a post out there across the social media, and I had a feeling, I thought, hopefully people will enjoy this. We'll get a few people.
It's a bit fun.
Oh, my goodness. The comments are still coming in.
People love it.
The phone calls are coming in. I had no idea that people would be that passionate about wanting to get a message in a license plate that would stop people and get them talking about Jesus and talking about the, being able to share the gospel. But I shouldn't be surprised because that's what Vision's all about.
Vision. And look, it makes us think of all the other creative ways that you can share your faith with others. And I think we might start talking about that over the next couple of weeks as well.
I like it.
Because it's a really brilliant way to kick us off. But there are so many other ways that you can share your faith.
Okay, so if you've found interesting ways, creative ways to share your gospel, something a little bit outside of the box, we'd love to hear from you. Get in touch with us. But the other thing you want to listen to for today, other than the great show and Mr. Perko himself is on here.
Yes, indeed.
You want to keep an ear out for the Bible story sound off clue.
Oh, yes. That's coming up at some point during the podcast.
Across Australia, this is Rise and Shine with Fel and DJ on Vision.
The apologetics. I love Apostle Paul. If you think they're sounding chirpy, it's because they won this or that yesterday, and that's a little celebration for them. Well done, apologetics.
If you missed it yesterday, we did this or that, and setting up, and I finally went there. I touched the as they say, they touched the third rail and said,
I need to find and copy that where DJ said, say it again.
No, I can't say it again.
That makes me very happy to hear it.
I recanted at the end because so many stories came in. Here's the thing. I just find them so cringy. I can't stand them. I'm bewildered that they've made like 4,000 songs.
Yes.
Half of them are in our catalogue here in the library.
And people love them.
People love them.
It was funny. I got home and Murray said to me, when we started talking about apologetics, he was like, why wouldn't DJ like talking about the Word of God? And because a lot of people, this would have been the first time they'd ever heard of apologetics,
exactly.
The band, the parody band. So let us know. I mean, there's still messages coming in today, really, to say, like Karen says, it's awesome. Tanya said, oh, DJ, thank you. I've never come across them before, but I am hooked.
I know.
So there you go. She's thanking you for putting her onto it. My creative brain has gone nuts. We could have so much fun with these for His glory until Jesus returns. Thank you.
All right, Tanya. Okay. Well, I see what you've done there. Listen, and the reasons why I've said, look, I've taken off my hater pants when it comes to apologetics.
Yes.
Is because So many people have used them in evangelizing. The wonderful Bex in Broken Hill has said, I use this all the time. I play the songs in different community settings. People go, I know this song. Like that one, they go, I know Joan Jett, and I know I love rock and roll.
But those words are different.
But hang on.
Hey, why?
Yeah, exactly. And so she has an opportunity. So hearing those stories, I had to say, all right, okay, I'm leaving my hater stance there for apologetics.
Grumpy pants at the door, and we're going to embrace anything that can help us share the gospel.
Love it.
Which takes us on to perhaps what we might talk about today, which is another creative way of sharing the gospel through number plates.
I love it. Well, sharing the gospel, that's what Visionathon in 3 weeks is all about, advancing the gospel together.
Rise and Shine.
We've got Visionathon. I'm saying it's roughly just about 3 weeks away. Visionathon will be with us, and this is a wonderful part of the year of Vision, where the whole Vision family come together and not only support us with your prayer and your listening and sharing it with everybody, but also support us financially. And the messages that come in, Phil, is what it's all about. We love the messages.
Oh, we totally do, because it really highlights the very, very different ways that Australians are advancing the gospel together. And really that's what we're here for every day, is to advance the gospel across the country. And I love some of these stories, like, for example, and this is going on international, Constance in Germany says, I love Vision Kids, especially that it's available around the clock. My favourite program is Focus on the Family Radio Theatre.
Where's the German accent for that? I'm very disappointed.
I said it is.
That's
German's not my strong point. Actually, I can do actual German, but no,
we might have to
that
translate
might
it.
help. Yeah. But it's wonderful, even going international with sharing the gospel.
Yeah.
How exciting is that? And that's what you're giving into with Visionathon.
Exactly. Seeing more Vision towers and stations going up around the place. Cheryl in Trangie, New South Wales, left us a message and told us how wonderful it is to be able to have Vision across the town. And not only that, the wonderful tech team, John and the team who came and installed it all, was such a blessing to them. So we are all about sharing the gospel. If you've been listening to Vision for any length of time, you know that that's what we're all about. In fact, we're going to talk about something in a moment. The lovely Maria got in touch with us, and she's got a really creative way she's trying to get a creative way to share the gospel. So we might get into that next on Vision.
Just the right mix of things to inspire and things to make you smile. Rise and Shine with Fel and DJ on Vision.
You're on Rise and Shine. That's We Are Messengers. And talking of sending a message, Maria gave us a message on our Rise and Shine Facebook page to put a challenge out to the Rise and Shine family.
She's basically using the group mind, the hive mind here to help her out. She's got this idea. The Vision hive mind here, where she, sort of like, when you're on the game show there and you can call a friend or ask an expert. That's what she's doing here with us.
Phone just 500 friends.
Yeah. So she's and it's an unusual question, and it's so funny. She has to get a new license plate.
Right.
She's recently moved.
Yes.
Big change of life for Maria.
Awesome.
And she needs to get a new license plate. And she thought, you know what? I might have a little bit of money put aside here where I can get one of those personalised license plates.
Very cool.
But I don't want to make it about me. I want to put something out there that's going to be godly.
Oh.
So her question is, can I get a godly license plate? And what does that even look like? I've only got a certain amount of letters to choose from.
It's tricky.
What do I do to put it out there to get people going, hang on, what's going on here? Maybe start a conversation.
And we love this idea.
So good.
We're all about sharing the gospel here at Vision, and this is a wonderful, very unique way of doing it. I wonder if we can get Maria on the line. Maria, if you're listening, we'd love to get in touch and maybe hear your heart.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we have put out a Facebook post to start the ball rolling, and there's quite a bit of traction.
Listen, I put the Facebook post out there last night, and I thought, there'll be a couple of people who have a couple of ideas. On the Vision page itself, there's 28 replies so far with people thinking about what she could put out there. So we've got some great suggestions. If you've got any ideas, we'd love to hear from you.
And now it's time for a little clue for the
Bible Stories Sound Off.
Good to see you back here again, looking for a clue for the Bible story sound off. Mike Flood, I'm looking at you. Get out of here. You won last time. Can't win again this time. Now, what we did yesterday is tell you that this man that the story revolves around has had at least 10 major motion pictures made about his life. That's not including kids' stories or animations or even television shows. But I wanted to tell you today something that'll narrow it down a little bit. This man is from the tribe of Dan. The man from the tribe of Dan.
Love the Rise and Shine podcast? Tell a friend today.
With a very creative way of sharing the gospel.
Exactly. We have got the wonderful Maria on the line. Maria, you posted something on our socials about wanting to get a license plate that could point people to Jesus. Now, tell us, what are you thinking? What do you want on your license plate?
Oh, the ultimate for me would have been godly, but they don't allow it for some reason.
Oh, really? Are you actually putting the word godly on your license plate?
As in, the whole word spelt without any numbers or anything, like the actual word godly.
Okay.
They will not allow it.
Oh, did they say why?
Because it can be offensive to some people.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
I've been around and I've seen a license plate. Now, I haven't seen it for a while, but I have seen a license plate that says Lucifer.
Oh.
So how come that's not offensive?
Well, yes.
Oh, boy.
There's an argument to be made.
Exactly.
What
Okay,
are the rules then,
Yeah,
Maria?
how many letters can we have? What can you do? Because you're in Queensland. How many, what are you thinking?
Okay, well, I'm thinking it has to be, so to be the cheapest, because, I mean, you can spend up to nearly $10,000 for a number plate, especially if it's just like one or two letters.
Really?
It's quite expensive.
Okay.
So to be the cheapest,
Yes.
which is around the $495, and that's just a one-off payment, which is really good.
Oh.
It has to be 3 letters and 3 numbers. So combination.
Okay, so the cheapest way to do this, 3 letters and 3 numbers.
Okay.
All right,
Correct.
it's like we're solving a riddle or a puzzle with you around Australia. Okay.
Yes, a little bit like the secret sound kind of thing, but not.
All right, so can we put a godly license plate out there? Something, the ultimate goal being, I'm guessing, Maria, you park somewhere, you hop out of your car, someone sees the license plate and a conversation strikes up.
And yes, exactly. And not just that, but I've actually got the Vision sticker on the back of my car.
Wow.
Very nice.
Extra brownie points right
look,
there.
Maria, I've got an extra question for you. Are you a good driver? Do you feel like you have to drive in line with the new number plate?
Can we come back to that question at another
Okay, we would leave that question for another day. But No, wonderful.
on the bounds that it may incriminate me, yes.
Exactly. Okay, well, we've got it here. So 3 letters, 3 numbers, that's the cheapest way to go for a personalised license plate in Queensland. All right, we'll get the Brains Trust working on this, Maria.
Woohoo, thank you so much. And once I get it done, I'm going to take a photo and put it up on the Rise and Shine and Vision page. That way you can see the sticker as well.
Yay!
And, yes, everyone else out there, get a sticker, put it on the back of your car, put it on the side, put it on the front. I don't care, it doesn't matter. Just put it out there.
Put it out there.
Have you-
Thanks, Maria.
Maybe we need to get you a license plate that just says Vision on it. I don't know.
That would be awesome.
The ultimate Vision driver.
The Vision
And look,
Mobile.
at the end of the day, if that's going to cost $5,000 or $10,000, I'm sure some of the listeners can put in a $2 each and we'll all get it done.
We'll start a
There we
GoFundMe
go.
for
Oh,
Maria
there
and
we
a
go.
license plate there. Maria, thank you so much for letting us help you out with this.
Beautiful. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed day. Love yous.
Oh, we love yous too.
Love yous too,
The
Maria.
other person we love is Perko.
Yeah.
And so give us a call if you've got a thought for Maria.
Yes.
And we'll also be teeing up, making sure we get ready for Perko, who's coming in next.
Great conversations, fun, inspiration, and more. Rise and shine with Fel and DJ on Vision.
So we've got Perko on the line. Perko, I'm very excited to get to chat. Last time it was just you and I. I've got another friend with me here now.
You might remember this old voice, buddy. It's been a while. It's been like about 3 months, I think, since I chatted to you.
It does sound familiar. I'm kind of
Can you
piecing
pick it?
together now?
Yes.
Oh, DJ.
Yeah, you remember me. Remember your old mate. Your old mate.
Old mate DJ Payne. Great to hear your voice again, mate. Yes.
Listen, I was listening while I was convalescing with the broken bone, and you were talking about hurry sickness. And I tell you, when God uses a chainsaw and a tree and a fence and a broken bone to cure that hurry sickness, it's good feelings.
So, DJ, I'm interested, mate. When you say it's good feelings, what were the feelings? This is the counselor asking, what did you feel? So
Yeah.
how did it make
I
you
don't know if we
feel?
want to do a full counselling session.
Well, let me
here.
just lie down on this leather couch
I don't know
over
if we
here.
can all handle that.
Look, honestly, I was incredibly grateful because it could have been a lot worse, like a lot worse, and B, it made me stop and realise how much I've been given, and it made me so grateful, and it made me appreciate everything that I had and everything that I've been given. And it cured. I think it cured me of feeling like I always had to be doing to feel that appreciation.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I don't know.
so
I'm getting back up off the couch now. I'm dusting myself.
Good. Well, Perko, we're excited to have you here today. What is it that you've brought on your heart for us?
Well, it's interesting, DJ, you bring up this idea of a greater sense of appreciation from this time that you had away from the busyness of all the things, because that's actually what I wanted to talk about today was the gift of appreciation. Not just for you, but the gift that you can give to others through being appreciative and sharing your appreciations, which I think is a bit of a lost art, I'll be honest. I don't know that we do a great job of sharing appreciations for other people that often.
Well, there's such a key, isn't there, to gratitude. And they say that people are hungry for it. When there's research around it, people are almost starving. They're almost starved of gratitude or being appreciated. It's a gift we can give, isn't it?
Yeah. And I know we've got listeners from all around the world because of the internet nowadays. People can listen from wherever. But honestly, I know the majority of people listening are probably based in Australia or close by. And I think sometimes our Australian culture, the whole tall poppy syndrome thing is like we're a little bit resistant to giving a lot of appreciation for people for fear of them getting a big head, like their head might get swollen or whatever. And so we think we're doing them a service by not sharing it, but we're actually giving them it's a disservice by not sharing what we really appreciate about them. So it's a bit countercultural, I know, but I think it's a very important topic for conversation.
I can't wait to get into this with you because even just the fact that you said you wanted to talk about appreciations, I don't think I've ever heard it explained like that. So we'll break it down with Perko Jason. Perkin.
Across Australia.
Rise and shine.
Perko on the Zoom with us this morning. And Perko, before that song was playing, you're talking about appreciations, plural. Can you dig that into us for a little bit more?
Yeah, so appreciations is actually a habit or a practice that my wife and I have been doing for many years, not just with each other, but also with our family, our kids. We especially do it around a dinner table or around a meal. My wife is the one who oftentimes leads the way by saying, hey, let's share appreciations today for each other. And we do it around special occasions as well. So like yesterday, I was actually having lunch with my new son-in-law. My daughter and son-in-law have been married since February of this year, which is awesome. And it was his birthday recently. So we were sharing appreciations about Jack. And it's just this practice of sharing what you appreciate about people and what you're grateful for about them. And I'm telling you, it feeds your soul, not just the person receiving the appreciations, but those that are giving them. It is so life-giving. And yet, like I mentioned before, I just feel like it's a bit of a lost art.
How is Jack the newcomer to the Perko clan? How was he about getting it? Was he like ducking under the table? Because I know sometimes when you get praise dumped on you, you get a little bit shy and embarrassed, and you sort of just start wilting away and not wanting to hear it. How was Jack about it?
So they've been married for almost a year now, and they did have a long engagement, a little over a year. So poor Jack has been exposed to the appreciation practice for a while. But at Christmas time, just recently, we actually went around the whole room, and there was Jack and my daughter Olivia, along with some others in our family. Our other adult children have significant others as well. And one of them, because this appreciation session took about almost 2 hours because we were doing it for all of the people in the family. And afterwards, one of them, new to the family, I won't mention names, but newly engaged to my son, my oldest son, she took a deep breath and took a deep sigh, and she was like, wow, that was a lot. It was really powerful, but it was a lot. Like, she just wasn't used to both sharing and receiving appreciations like that. But again, like I said, I know it's a bit of a lost art. But man, when you do it, it can be so life-giving for your soul, so important.
Oh, and it doesn't have to be something that you sit down in a room with just your family. I'm imagining that you're also talking about we're out and about, there's a school teacher or there's someone who helps us at a restaurant and other parts of your world where that practice is helpful too.
Yeah, absolutely. I would just recommend if somebody's going like, oh, Jason, how do you fit this into the regular rhythm of things? I would say just anytime somebody's got a birthday, there's an easy one for you.
Right.
Because whether it's in the workplace or in your family or with friends or like you mentioned, Phil, in a school setting, someone has a birthday, just be the one to just pause and say, hey, real quick, just the four of us or whoever's in the little circle, before we sing happy birthday, why don't we go around and just share one thing that we appreciate about the person that's celebrating their birthday, and just see, I dare you, I double dog dare you, see what it does for you and also the person receiving it, and tell me whether or not you think it was life-giving practice.
Oh, I like
well,
this.
There's been a double dog dare given.
I'm going to take up this challenge because, on every Wednesday here at the Vision headquarters, we have a team meeting, and there's usually a birthday in the team meeting.
Okay.
Next time it comes up, I'm going to make sure I'll give people warning who's running the meeting.
Whoever's up next
I'm
going to be.
I'm going to jump up and I say, right, Perko has double dog dared us. Let's get 4 people to say what they appreciate about birthday person, and we'll go from there. How's that?
I love it.
All right.
Well, if you're doing this at home, report back to us and let us know how the dare goes. But Perko, thank you. We love being dared by you. Would you come back and dare us with something else next time?
Absolutely. I'd be more than happy to.
Oh, no.
A double dog dare coming right up.
Another dare.
Rise and shine with Fel and DJ on Vision.
We're all about daring today on the show. We've dared you to give us a call and tell us, for Maria, what could be some great combination of letters and numbers to make up a personalised number plate.
Yeah.
Shares the gospel.
I mean, the bar is set very high. Maria, we heard from her before. We've put a post out there. We just had a chat to her, this morning, and she is in Queensland. So you can go to the Queensland website and see if that number plate or license plate is available.
Oh.
A little bit of trivia here for you. Thank you to everybody who let me know that I can't spell. License isn't spelled.
There's a reason he's in radio.
Yeah, as I say every time, kids stay in school, concentrate, otherwise you'll be doing this for a living. License isn't LISENCE. No, I know it's got a C in there. Listen, I let autocorrect do its thing, and
you can't blame a computer.
That's what I'm
misspelling. He's talking, of course, about the Facebook post, which has been put out there, so you can get your ideas in nice and early. And we've had lots of them come through.
Exactly.
Here's one from Benji. 14FLG. What do you think that means?
Do it again.
14FLG.
I'm going to say something forgiven. No, FLG.
Oh, that could be it.
Yeah.
I forever love God. Bit cryptic, but no, I love that, Benji.
It's hard when it's the initials. When you're expecting, you need to have a bumper sticker or something on the window,
which are really long.
That actually has what it stands for, and then it makes more sense. It's. This
is from Kaz. Vision 87.6. Like, put the bumper sticker on the license.
That is a very good
clever.
one. There was a good one. Someone from Hobart texted in and said, "What about 104.3 FM?"
Yeah,
great idea.
Very nice. Cheryl says, "Amen." 77. Mm-hmm. That's very clever. Or Dion, another one of these. RUA2J.
RUA2J.
If you're driving, can you guess what that means?
Go?
Are you addicted to Jesus?
See, even me, I would never. Maybe that's an old school Carmen fan. I don't know, but I would.
Well done. That's very clever.
I wouldn't pick that. I wouldn't pick that at all.
Well,
But we've got the posts happening at Rise and Shine and on the Vision main page there. I tell you what, it's going crazy. Now, some people are putting very long license plates out there. I don't think you can get like 13 letters on there. Someone put, why doesn't she put hallelujah on there? I don't think we're going to be able to fit it onto a license plate, or even eternity. Eternity might be a bit too long.
Eternity would be a great one.
Yeah, it would be a great one. But for poor Maria, she's trying to keep the cost down, and so she wants 3 letters, 3 numbers.
That's
she wants
the challenge.
That's the challenge right there, to try to keep the costs down.
If you think you can meet the challenge, what we really would love is if you gave us a call, 1-800-316-316. Let us know your idea. You know what? We dare you. Dare you to give us a call.
Double dog dare you even.
On Rise and Shine.
Rise and Shine.
Where the license plates are, I'm not going to say drama. The license plates are...
they're brainstorming.
Yeah, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Brainstorming Maria's license plate continues.
Fabulous.
You can find the social media post over on Facebook and on Instagram. You search for Vision Radio or even Rise and Shine. You'll find them over there. So many great comments coming in via that social, but also on the phone number 1-800-316-316.
We've got a lot of calls, and I can see Sue from Tasmania is up first. Sue, what's your idea?
The other day I was driving up Macquarie Street in Hobart, and I saw this woman driving a four-wheel drive with God for the letter 4, or sorry, the number 4, us. So it's God for us.
Ooh,
that's very good.
Nice and simple.
I was so excited. Yes, I thought, how wonderful, finally.
It's catching on before we've even started talking about it, Sue.
Yes.
All right, so that was somebody in Hobart with God for us on their license plate.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
Very impressive.
We might see if Maria can use that one in Queensland. Yeah,
that's a good point.
Fantastic.
It is fantastic. Well, if you've got an idea for Maria, give us a call on 1-800-316-316.
Now, Mark from Hobart, we've heard that there's a license plate driving around in Hobart that says God for us. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
are you serious?
No, I don't. I don't actually.
You had me there,
That's
mate.
like saying, I know someone called Tim in Perth. Yeah. Do you know him?
Yeah.
We had Sue give us a call from Hobart, and she saw a license plate driving around God for us, which was a great idea. But you've got another idea for a plate.
Well, everyone knows, like, my phone number is a very simple phone number, and it ends in 666.
Oh,
now, that brings up a few different conversations at different times.
It would.
Especially from Christians who think you can't have that. But anyway, my suggestion is rather than having JC777, have JC666. That will bring up some discussion from both sides.
Wow.
That is
Mark's
controversial.
up for debate. We wouldn't have thought of that, Mark, so well done.
That is
that
will definitely get the conversation started.
I love my phone number, by the way. It's the best number I've ever had.
Oh, well, it's easy to remember, and you
great.
would get a lot of good conversations, I'm sure.
I do get some good conversations.
There we go. A little bit controversial, perhaps.
I'm going to say, controversial. Driving around with 666, you're going to get some strange people coming up to you. But it does, Mark's loving it.
It's starting a conversation, and he's able to lead people towards salvation. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I love it. Well, we've got so many suggestions. Another one that's coming up quite a lot, besides John 3:16, is forgiven.
Oh, well, that's good.
Something with a 4, and then any combination there for given afterwards. That could be interesting. There, I'm sure that would start some conversations as well.
For sure. Or here we've got one from Jacob. Repent.
Okay.
So that's an option too.
That's the one I'm going to get for my car right there. I like it. We're going to keep the conversation going with the license plates. Let us know what you're thinking.
Kia ora, good morning. Blessings all.
Now, if there's someone who must see a lot of license plates, it'll be you, Kiwi Steve.
It's the odd you. The worst ones are when they're upside down. because you know you're in trouble.
With some lights around them.
Yeah. It's either you or the car in front with the upside down. So, any suggestions for poor old Maria here? I mean, she doesn't want to spend a lot of money, and in Queensland, that means she can get 3 letters and 3 numbers. Have you ever seen any combos like that work?
Well, no, the first one that came to mind was JON316.
Yes.
Very simple. John 316.
And people would know, like, it's recognisable too.
Yeah.
Even for people who haven't accepted Christ, it's one of those scriptures that's quite well known. And you'd be Matt Prater's favourite friend forever.
Well, it's a classic Kiwi, Steve. Jacob from Benora Point and a few others have suggested exactly the same one, JON 316. So maybe I'll be surprised if it hasn't been taken already, but maybe she tries that.
Yeah, I'll try. Ask a question. So yeah, exactly.
Awesome, mate. Awesome. Hey, where are you driving to today?
Rainy Wodonga.
Oh.
Well, it might not be raining up at Wodonga, but it's raining here just after Evenall. So yeah,
well,
the daylight saving I'm not enjoying. Late starts and that. So yeah, I missed my 4 a.m. starts and that. Just frustrating. But anyway.
Good morning, Pearl. Good morning, DJ.
Good morning,
now, we love
Sire.
hearing from our truck drivers on this topic because if anyone's going to have seen some good number plates and bad, it would be you.
We see thousands. I don't know if you're Kiwi Steve in the background, but good morning, Kiwi Steve.
He's now he told us the only thing you want to you want to have, you don't want to see is an upside down license plate while you're driving a truck because it means that somebody's in trouble.
That's exactly right. I could go there a very big way, but I'm not going to go that way.
Well done. Have you got some good instructions or ideas for Maria?
Well, I can understand with the way the society's going, if you had put something there that's absolutely to the point, right, then like you said before, Fel, that other number plate that you said, well, I got an idea that you could put into the computer and see if it's still available, is look up.
Look up?
Oh.
I like that one.
You could have everyone driving and they're all like...
Hang on, there's accidents.
Is it a bird?
There's accidents happening around me all over the place.
Everyone looking up.
It's like having close your eyes or something on a number plate.
Oh, that's a classic.
Okay, that's very clever.
All right. Look up. We're going to make that. We'll note that down with all the suggestions from Maria. I got to tell you, Pinky. The number one suggestion so far, it's flooding in, is John 3:16.
Well, that's true. That's the Bible verse. Yes. Yeah. But see now, John 3:16. Nearly everyone would know that's a Bible verse.
Yeah.
Enough, probably. But it is one of those things.
Is that lady, was her name Maria, did you say?
Yes.
Right. Maria said she wants a number plate that will start a conversation.
Yes. Look up.
Now, if you've got look up on your number plate, they're going to go, what do you work for Ergon, do you?
Look up and live.
Yeah.
Literally.
Look up and live. You got it, pal? Look up and live. Well, actually, that's
even better.
Along the same theme, doesn't it?
Maybe that's their secret message. That's very good.
All right. Great suggestion, Pinky. We'll put it to Maria.
All right. Bless you all, eh?
Rise and shine.
We're having some fun this morning, but also with a focus on something that can help share the gospel in a different sort of a way, and that's through number plates.
If you gave me a list of 10 ideas for how to share the gospel, putting it on a number plate wouldn't have come up. Wouldn't come up. But putting on the number plate or the license plate. Now, just to let you know, number plate is what we call them here in Australia. I found out license plate is what Americans call them.
Well, we're learning lots and lots of different things.
It's all about number plates.
And you've learned how to spell it.
I've learned how to spell license as well. It's a great thing.
There's a lot of wins today.
But Peter's got in touch with us. Peter here from Waterford West here. He said, "Good morning, guys. How about this number plate?
Okay.
Now imagine this: 434 HOA. 434 HOA. He says, "Can you work it out? Because there's Christian words to that."
He's not having
He hasn't told us the answer. He hasn't told us the answer. Come on, Brains Trust.
For a different show.
Brains Trust out there.
Just put out
434 HOA. What do you think that means? I thought Yeshua,
Oh, dear.
no, something. I don't know. I've look, Peter, give us a little bit more time to guess. But
give us some information. Just go straight to the punch. I want to know. We have asked you to give us a call on 1-800-316-316. I can see I've got Diane on the line. Good morning, Diane.
Oh, hello. How are you, lovely? To dare anybody, you don't do that. Not to me.
Don't double dog dare Diane from
Diana's
Melbourne.
like,
She's
don't
going
you dare me.
She's straight in.
I couldn't help myself.
All right, well,
Okay, we know how to get a call if we're ever wanting one.
Yeah, we know how to get you on the line. Well, we've double dog dared you, Diane. What is the number plate idea?
Well, I thought of it, but probably many others have. John 3:16.
Yeah, that's that. I think that is the most popular suggestion
Is it
so
available?
far.
Well, everybody knows that. Everybody,
Yes.
even people who really don't believe, they know John 3:16. Okay, darling,
Thanks,
you have
Diane.
a blessed morning.
You
Bye,
too.
bye, dear.
Bye.
Bye.
David John, what are you thinking?
Well, my number plate is S for sinner, 333, not that bad, right, only half a devil.
Half the 666. Okay, so we've got S for sinner and then 333. What's next?
Yeah, so that's half a devil, right? And then I got CKX, Christ the King crucified.
Wow.
CK. How many are you allowed?
That's seven letters all up.
That's the normal number plate. That's not a special one.
Yeah.
That's just what I got out of the box, right?
Really?
So you've just taken your number plate and you've given it better meaning, which I think is very clever.
That's what I did. So when they ask me what's your number plate, I have to remember Christ the King crucified, half a devil.
With an S at the front. S for S.
Well, they've all got S in the front at the moment.
Okay,
So
yes, that's a
easy
South
to
Australian
remember.
thing. Well, you could have S for
Saved.
saint, saved, sinner, whatever you wanted to do there.
Yeah. Well, there you are. Because I'm only half a devil, I'm a saint.
I don't know.
Oh, dear, once
David
you're
John, I think we're
saved, there's no devil
skating
left
on
in
thin
you.
ice theologically here.
Theologically,
We might turn around. Hey, bless you, buddy. Thanks for the call.
Listen, you keep it up. I don't know where you people get these crazy ideas from. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, good.
Hey, they come from you.
Yeah,
they come
Maria
from you,
today.
Yeah. Hey, bless you, mate.
Bless you, bye.
Oh, bye.
So much fun, and it does seem like a bit of a crazy concept, but how much fun to think of different ways, and maybe that's a talk topic for a different day, how to be creative with sharing the gospel.
Well, this is a very creative one, so creative that it came from Maria trying to work out something to do with her car. So if you've got any more suggestions for Maria, we'd love to hear from you, 1-800-316-316, or if you want to be our brains trust and tell me what Peter means here by 434 HOA. He's saying that's a license plate.
Wow.
That could be great. 434 HOA. What does that mean? If you've got an idea, let us know.
Across Australia.
Rise and shine.
And it's not impossible to get a license plate, number plate that can get the conversation started when it comes to the gospel. That's what Maria's put out there. We've put the posts out there on social media.
Yeah.
And I tell you, the phones have been ringing hot this morning with suggestions.
That's right. We've got Tracy. Morning, Tracy.
Sorry about that.
What do you work in a wind tunnel? What is going on there?
No, I'm actually groundy at the RAF base.
Oh, that would be very noisy. What a cool job.
Yeah.
So was that like a jet flying past you?
No, that was my mower.
Jet powered mower going there, Tracy.
Fantastic.
Love it. All right, now you've got an idea for Maria and her number plate.
Yes, John 3:16.
Yes.
Listen, this is the most popular one. JON 316. I think.
We'll have to see if it's available. I wonder if we can go online and do a search.
I'm going to do that right now.
There we go. We've set DJ a bit of a task here, Tracy. I think it's a great idea.
Now, Tracy, if we were to put a number plate on your jet-powered mower there while you're going around, what would be the license plate for that one?
Well, it does have a license plate. It's 76103C.
Are you allowed to tell us that if you're on like an army base? I feel like that should be restricted information.
I'm racking my brain. I don't think
Tracy's
that.
just straight out with it.
Yeah.
Any other secrets there, Tracy?
Just mute that.
No. All right. Well, we might have to get you an alias there. With all of that. But all right, Tracy. Thank you so much for that suggestion. By the way.
No worries.
There you go. Be careful.
I'm still.
We're getting all sorts of information.
I'm still rattled from that jet engined, mower that she's got out there. Love that one. Listen, we're going to have to wrap up this conversation about license plates and number plates. I'm still trying to work out this one from Peter here. It was, what was it again? 434 HOA. No one's been able to get, crack the code here. Peter, you're going to have to tell us. You're going to have to tell us what it is.
Rise and shine.
We want to wrap up this conversation about the number plates. I know we could turn the whole day into number plate day here and be talking about that, but what better way to go out? We've got Adam on the line. This is Cheryl's brother here, Adam. Adam, you've got a suggestion for a number plate?
Yes, I sort of do, but I'm a bit of a number plate king here. I've had my first number plate since I was 12 years of age, so I'm 48 now. So,
do you collect them?
Yeah, sort of. I collect cars. I'm Cheryl's boring older brother, so this is how we roll. She sings and I sing with my number plate.
I love it.
Well, you're the man to finish this off for us, then,
I
Adam.
love it. All right. Well, you must have some beauties in the collection. Have you got any personalised ones in the collection?
Yeah, well, I've got wax on and wax off and wax and wax, and I've got all these sort of cool sort of number plates that I think are cool.
Yeah.
That was my point with this. Sort of as Christians, we seem to talk a lot of Christianese.
Yes.
And we've got to understand no one else out here knows what we're on about.
Yeah.
So when we put it on a number plate, people just look at, what does that mean?
Yeah.
So this is where those vision stickers come in really good, because that's probably save a lot of money. You put one of those Vision Christian radio stickers on your back window, and people know exactly what you're on about.
Yeah. I love it. True. So in your thinking, with being a number plate specialist, is there anything that we could put on a number plate that you think might get the conversation, going?
Well, what I would do would be a puller inner. Like that's what my number plates do. I've got nice cars, but my number plates pull people into my car normally. I mean, I've got bright colour cars with the darker colour ones or whatever. Whatever it is, it doesn't really matter, because it does whatever you choose, as long as it's tasteful, will pull someone in to look at your car, and that's where you really need to show something else. That's why I put your vision stick. If you want to show Jesus, John 3:16, like everyone's suggested, JN 3:16 or whatever. That's nobody knows what that even means.
Yeah, unless they've got some sort of church background.
Well, even then, that people won't be even looking. They say, "Oh, that's Johnny Nibble,"
I love it, Adam.
They're not thinking. Even Christians aren't even driving around thinking about Christ half the time these days. So, that's why we've got those vision stickers out there. They're wonderful.
Adam, great. I love these points, mate, and I love this conversation starter. That's what it's all about. Hey, bless you heaps, buddy. Thanks for your call.
Yeah, okay, cheers.
And we can still get number plates. If you're after a Vision number plate, DJ, what do you do?
A number plate? I don't know. You'd have to go to your estate and work that out.
Vision bumper sticker.
But if you want a bumper sticker, we can help you out. We can help you out with a bumper sticker. I think if you go to vision.org.au/stickers, that'll take you to a place where you can literally order one for free right there on the website. You can get it for your particular frequency, or you can just get the generic I Love Vision, whatever you want.
We love Vision.
Yeah.
Thanks for streaming the Rise and Shine Daily podcast. Please subscribe to the show, rate it on your favourite podcast platform, and share the link on your socials. It all helps get the word out.
Normally on Rise and Shine, how we would play Saints of the Century, but our Saint of the Century is very hard working.
Yeah.
She's not available today. Queen Catherine, we're very thankful that you're out working, but we are missing you.
Yeah, she's doing the hard work as a nurse in Geelong, Victoria. She's out there working hard on the night shift at the moment. So look, hopefully, if all things come together, we'll get her back tomorrow and see how she's doing. But we've got another game we can play.
We surely do.
Rise and Shine's Headline or Deadline.
Oh, I love this. This is where our news team get to have a bit of fun.
So we've got Naomi up there. We've got Tracy.
That's
we've got
right.
Gareth. We've even got Tony. Who's on the headline or deadline
Tracy
today?
has given us a one true story and a little bit of fake news.
Okay.
Your job is to try and pick which is the true story.
I always get these wrong. I get these wrong every single time. All right, so it's a chance for Tracy to put some fake news out there. See if you can spot it. Tracy, take it away.
Good morning. With a Rise and Shine headline or deadline, I'm Tracy Weir. Which is the headline and which is the deadline? Reward pitch for farmers to help plug methane menace, or farmland in the wheat belt of WA to be subdivided to provide more social housing. Headline or deadline, which is the headline and which is the deadline? Reward pitch for farmers to help plug methane menace, or farmland in the wheat belt of WA to be subdivided to provide more social housing.
Do you have a funny image when she has that story? Like of a cow with a plug?
No.
Or anything?
No.
Is that what comes to mind, or is that just my brain that goes
I think that's
there?
just your brain, Phil. I think that's just your brain. That is very... Okay, both of them sound completely believable, especially coming out of Tracy's mouth.
Anything she says, you're like,
Yes.
oh, wow, okay.
So they're both around farming. So, okay, farmers, or if you're on the land out there, or if you're in WA, you might have a chance to win a great prize as we play headline or deadline. Can you spot the fake or the true?
Across Australia.
Rise and Shine. Rise and Shine's headline or deadline.
This is basically the game where Tracy and the team in the newsroom get to try to trick you with their fake news. All the time they're giving you the facts, they're giving you the straight gospel truth with all the news from around the world. This is their chance to get a little bit wild and crazy in the newsroom.
As crazy as the newsroom gets.
Yeah. Do we want to hear the setup that Tracy's given us today?
Look, Tracy, what's the choices for us today?
Good morning. With a Rise and Shine headline or deadline, I'm Tracy Weir. Which is the headline and which is the deadline? Reward pitch for farmers to help plug methane menace, or farmland in the wheat belt of WA to be subdivided to provide more social housing. Headline or deadline, which is the headline and which is the deadline? Reward pitch for farmers to help plug methane menace, or farmland in the wheat belt of WA to be subdivided to provide more social housing.
There you go.
If you can spot it, 1-800-316-316. I can see we've got someone on the line here. Is that Pinky? What are you guessing?
Well, the way society's going and the governments are going, I reckon the methane ones will be on the track this morning.
Okay, well, shall we go to Tracy and the news and see whether that is this week's headline?
Headline or deadline, you've chosen the story Reward pitch for farmers to help plug methane menace. That is this week's headline.
Oh, well done.
Congratulations, you've spotted it.
Oh, dear. What do you think it means, Pinky?
Because you know that the seaweed that they use out of South Australia, I heard on Landline, and when the cows eat the seaweed, it actually reduces the methane gas in their system, and they've been promoting it to try and do the green thing with the cow.
Yeah.
Is there a chance that we could use that in households as well?
Stop.
I think so. Yeah. We
just
won't go there, Sal.
get the big old red seaweed out.
I know hubby might do the Dutch oven thing now and again, but
keep the red seaweed out. Oh, I'm thankful it's not an actual physical plug. Shall we listen to the actual story and see how if you're right?
That'll be good.
Here you go.
Reward pitch for farmers to help plug methane menace. According to a recent report, farmers who cut methane pollution should be rewarded because the production of the dangerous gas has reached unprecedented levels. Immediate action on methane reduction targets and a rethink by farmers and miners on how they tackle the greenhouse gas has been called for in a Climate Council report. The report highlights a series of practical steps Australia can take to tackle methane in the agriculture, fossil fuels and waste industries. One of the contributing professors to the report says part of the solution is to incentivise farmers to adopt new technologies such as feeding animals methane-busting supplements.
There we go.
That's
You're
that red
on
seaweed.
it. I think you even knew a little bit more there. Well done, Pinky.
It's
Pinky and Landline.
Yeah, thank you, Landline.
Oh, brilliant. Well, stay on the line. We'll get you out a prize. Well done.
No worries. Bless you all.
Tell us your favourite song by calling 1800 316 316 and we'll play it for you. It's the Curtain Call on Rise and Shine.
That's right. This is the chance for you to pick a song to take us into our day.
I like the 80s vibe of that particular lead.
Yeah, I feel like dancing as that happens, actually.
I could
Can we
see
have that whole song?
Oh, yeah. Can we just have the Curtain Call intro playing at full length? Not 10 seconds worth. We'll get a minute's worth. No, in real reality, we want you to give us a call, 1-800-316-316. You can call us anytime with your request. We love your song requests, and someone who always pulls out a good one is Kiwi Steve. What are you after, mate?
Josh Wilson, okay.
Love it. Bit of Josh Wilson for us.
Struggling with a bit of shame or a bit of disappointment and that, just listen to these words and just take it to heart and get on your knees and pray and take it in.
Love it. Love it. Josh Wilson. Okay, going out to Kiwi Steve. Thanks, brother.
Blessings all. Safe travels all. Thank you very much. Keep up the great work, guys.
Shame says you've gone too far this time. Shame says you finally crossed the line. Shame says you have to hide away. It's okay not to be okay.
That is our curtain call. Thank you, Kiwi Steve. Josh Wilson. Okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's simple name of the song. Beautiful song. Love the words there. And we love Josh Wilson. He's a great artist. Thank you so much, Kiwi Steve. If you've got a curtain call anytime, or even you might be thinking ahead for your Mixtape Friday, you might get your requests in early.
Great
get in
idea.
early. Guaranteed you're going to get it in then. But time for us to get on out of here. I need to find some more medication. I think this cold is trying to get me. It's trying to take me down.
DJ. You
Come
can
on.
do it.
I need some prayers, people. Pray for your old mate here that I don't succumb. I just heard that Andrew McLennan's gone down with it in the office.
No.
I was hanging out with him yesterday.
There you go. The man in the office. Don't worry, everybody. I am fine.
Yeah, feels fine.
And tomorrow we have a lot of great people on the show who are all fine too.
This will boost me up.
Shappies. Now we're hoping that Mark Love Chunks himself,
AKA the Love Chunks, he's going to be back.
We'll be asking him about his nickname.
Okay.
And also we've arranged Bill Biddle.
Yes.
You'll have to tell us.
Okay, Bill is our man from Crossroad. They are the organisation that are involved in a lot of Christian distribution of films and music in Australia.
Okay.
He's also the guy that is in charge of all things Chosen in Australia.
Very good.
So we'll arrange for Bill to pop back in and give us a bit of an update, give us some news. There's always stuff going on in his world. So we might even make it we'll see how we go tomorrow. Might even make it a bit of a regular segment.
Very good.
Bill popping in and giving us some Chosen. What do the girls upstairs say? They spill the tea on the Chosen.
Oh, there you go. Well,
I don't know what it means.
We'll try not spilling too much tea in the studio because there's a lot of electronics. But whatever you're doing today, I hope you have a cup of tea at some point.
Yes.
And spend some time with God. We're thankful you spent some time with us. We
amen.
look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.